Let's take a look at the next lesson on page 43. We have something called analysis. That means we are going to take a look at how the music is put together. So let's take a look at the first example below. They have given you a sample question. Look at the following piece and answer the questions below. So if you can remember, we learned this on page 26 and 27 about how to find the key of a piece. So in this very first question they have asked, which major key is this piece? So you have to look for the first note and the last note. They will most probably be the same. If not, look at the last note, because we always end on the tonic of the key. So your key signature here is an F major, which is a B flat, and your first and your last note are both Fs. So F major scale starts on F. So this piece is written in the key of F major, as you can see in the answer given below. Let's take a look at the second one. What note is the tonic in this piece? If it's written in the key of F major, the tonic of F major will be F, because it starts with F and ends on F. Then third question. Write a Roman numeral below the last note of this piece to show that the tonic triad should accompany it. All you have to do is write number 1 under the last note to show that the tonic triad should accompany this last note. If you're playing chords, you will most probably hear the tonic triad at the end. And question number 4, how many crotchet beats are there in each bar? They're asking about the time signature here. Your time signature is 2/4 time. That means 2 crotchet beats in a bar. Here your answer is 2. And question 5. Put a bracket above the place where there is 1 octave scale in the key of the piece. You can see it's obviously a scale starting from F to F. Make sure to spot a scale if it's going up or down from a ladder of notes, from line to space, line to space. Is this scale going up or down? In this case, this scale is going down. You can see the highest note is F, and then it keeps going down the stave. Next question. Put staccato marks on all the quavers. So you can see the staccatos are marked here in red. So this is a sample question. All the answers are given. This is how you should be writing your answers. So let's take a look at question number 8. How should staccato notes be played? So the meaning of staccato is already given on your page 41. Staccato. Play these notes detached, short and crisp. So this is what you have to write. Make sure you include the words detached, short and crisp. So those are the important words that should be there. Then question 9. What does allegro mean? So study your terms, musical words and symbols. Allegro means fast. Play the music fast or just write fast. Question 10. At what dynamic should a musician start to play this piece? So you have to look at the beginning of the piece here, and there's a little P sign. That means for piano to play softly. And question number 11. What does this mark mean? The repeat sign we just learned on page 41. Question number 12. Name the interval between the two notes marked with asterisk. Asterisk is the little star here. And in bar 1, let's find the star. Okay, we have 2 stars here and here. So they're asking the interval of these 2 notes. So you have to take it from the lowest note to the highest note. So this is a F in the bass clef, F to G. It's a second in the scale. So F to F is an interval of unison, F to G is an interval of second. So then you have question 13. What does this mean? Just to be safe, you can write the name of the term to show that you know it. It's called a crescendo and it means gradually getting louder. Keep it short and simple and think carefully about what you have learned so far for grade 1. So question number 14. Write the lowest and highest notes in this piece as crotchets. We have the higher note on bar 5 and the lowest note I can see is the last note. You have to write these two notes on the space given in your question. And last question. Name the interval between the lowest and the highest notes in this piece. So you can see it's F to F, it's an octave. Look at the following piece and answer the questions below. Write your own answers and then come back and look at the video to check your answers. So here is question number 1. In which major key is this piece? We have a G and it ends on the same G. So it can probably be a G major because we also have the key signature of G major. What note is Do? Do is another name for the tonic. G is the tonic of the scale or the first note of the scale. And next question we have, in which bar contains every note in the tonic triad? First you have to find out what the tonic triad is. In G major, the first note, the third note and the fifth note will be needed for your triad. So the first note is a G, third note is G A B, fifth note is B C D. It's a G B D chord. Where can you find it? You can see there's a G and then followed by a B and a D. It should be bar 1. Then let's take a look at the next question. Circle 1 octave arpeggio hidden in this piece. We learned arpeggios. Arpeggios will have 4 notes, double the root or the first note again. So it will be G, B, D and G. So let's try to find a place where you can see all the notes in the order. So here you can see G, B, D is my triad and followed by the higher G. So here is an arpeggio. I can circle it out. Question 5. Does the arpeggio go up or down? As you can see, it's going up. How many crotchet beats are there in each bar? So they're asking about the time signature. We have a 3/4 time signature. So you can write 3 crotchet beats in a bar. The next question you have, what does this mean? So it's a crotchet rest. Then you have 8. At what speed should the piece be played? Let's take a look at the tempo markings. Tempo means the speed. So here we have andante at the top. It means at a walking pace. So you have to know the meaning of the word andante. Then question 9. What does the curved line below the quavers in bar 7 mean? It's in bar 7. So here is how you find the bars. You can see there's number 1 at the start, and on the second line it starts with bar 5. So these are the bar numbers. They will only give you the first bar of the first line. So the next few bars you have to be able to find it out. So the next bar will be number 2, this will be bar number 3, and this will be bar number 4. If you want to number them, this is bar number 6, bar number 7, and this is your bar 8. Let's take a look at bar 7, one before the last. Let's go back to our question. What does the curved line below the quavers mean? Curved line between E and F. It's a slur. So the meaning of slur, it's already given in your book. Play the marked notes smoothly. Then you have question number 10. Give the note name of the lowest note in this piece. Okay, instantly I can spot this is my lowest note, which is a D. Then question 11. This piece should be played smoothly or detached. If you know the difference between smoothly and detached, detached means like staccatos. We don't have any staccatos here. As you can see, there's the word legato after the dynamic marking. So it means to play smoothly. Okay, then you also have question 12. Write a chord symbol above the last note of this piece to show that the tonic triad should accompany it. On the last note, you just write a capital I to show that it's the tonic triad. This means it's not a I, it's actually a Roman number 1. So for major chords, you will write a capital 1. Then you also have the next question, number 13. Name the interval between the notes marked with asterisks in bar 1. So G to B, it's an interval of third. Question 14. What does this mean? It's a repeat mark. Last one. Show that the first beat of each bar should be accented. So now you have to write accent marks. Make sure you write it close to the head of the note. And this is it. Alright, I've done the question on page 44 with you. I hope you can complete the rest of the analysis work up to page 46 and send in your answers. And I'll see you next time.